Hey guys, welcome back to another Football Manager episode here on the ChesnoidPlays YouTube channel. We are cracking on with League One today. We're out the transfer window. In the last episode, we did all of our transfer business, so check that if you missed it. Not the best of forms so far this season, although we started to turn a corner towards the end of the last episode. However, we now have top of the table and absolutely flying Blackpool away. So our form might take another little bit of a wobble, but we shall try and ensure that it doesn't. But I can't guarantee anything at this stage. But the past couple of games have gone very well for us. We have been playing well, just not scoring. We could potentially quite comfortably have had an extra 4 points so far this season. So we could definitely be much higher in the table. And hopefully we will be come the end of today's episode. We're starting 15th. Away from home against Blackpool. We'll take it from there. As ever, do drop the video a like if you're enjoying. Of course, make sure you're following me on Twitch. Link in the description down below. So you can come and watch these live. But for now, we shall concentrate on the football. So I'll see you in the next edit, which hopefully will be a Cambridge United goal. So I'm not that fussed if we lose this one away from home against a side that are already starting the season very well. Obviously, I'd like to try and win it if we can. Sariki, again, causing problems down the wing, delivers the ball, and Nibs turns it home! Sariki is proving to be a very smart acquisition on the right-hand side. 2 minutes into the second half, we take the lead. And the goals are continuing to come, which is great news. Heavily influenced by young Sariki out on that right-hand side. Very competitive game, though. Plenty of chances at either end, but that one little nudge at the near post looks like it's going to be enough to see us get the victory here against Blackpool, which will be 3 straight wins in all competitions and a clean sheet. Another clean sheet, which is absolutely superb. Well done, gentlemen. My attributes are actually looking they're growing nicely. As George resubscribes for a 9th month. Thank you, mate. Contract extension signed. You're in for another month. How's Bonds getting on? He's still at Crawley. Our level of discipline is very high. My reputation is getting better. Still minimal. 15%, is that 25%? That's not 25% of that, surely. It might be. My loyalty to players isn't very high, but that's the nature of the finances, to be honest, more so than anything else. I wonder what my stats are. So 178 games played, win percentage of 43%. It's not great, but we did have 2 seasons where we were like mid-table obscurity, really. Yay! Not really achieving much yet, but give it time. Give it time and a little bit more money. Offers made for Harvey Nibs. Minnesota United and Cincinnati have come in from the MLS, and apparently he's interested in joining them both and would need convincing to stay at the club. Wants to leave due to interest being shown in him. Harvey wants out. Not necessarily what I've got on my mind, to be completely honest, Harv. What will it take to keep you here? I want to be winning league titles, and realistically I'm not going to be able to achieve that here, so a move is your only option. Yeah, if you can stick around until the end of the season, I can appreciate that your ambitions are a bit beyond us at the minute, but I really don't want to lose you. Would a new contract help? Been in a position to challenge once they've given them time to go up to speed. With all due respect, I can't leave my career in the hands of the kids. They might be talented, but I can't wait for them to catch up. I want to leave, and that's final. Yeah. Right. I want sizable money for him. Okay. How about a mil? 950. Okay. I mean, if someone offers me 950,000 for him, I can't say no, really, can I? Okay. I mean, that's what we put in as a clause, or as a transfer value. That's what you agreed to. I don't want to sell Harv. I really don't. Cincinnati are playing ball a little bit more, but I mean, I like literally. They'll pay £825,000. Cincinnati will pay £825,000 for Harvey Nibs, and we may well end up losing him, then I can't stand in his way, really, can I? He's rejected the contract offer from Cincinnati. Harvey goes nowhere. Wow. That is a surprise. He was the one that came to me and said that he wanted to go, wanted me to accept the bid. Please have been promised to be sold if a £950,000 bid is received, which we will do. We'll play Kirk as a poacher then. So he does have 14 finishing. Get him up on the shoulder of the defenders. Other than that, don't change the winning side is what they say. Sam Smith has strained some knee ligaments, Yeti, so he's going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks as we travel away from home against Huddersfield. Sam Gallagher in their lineup, as well as Oakley Booth, Lewis Baker, Toffolo. It's a strong team, but they're not having the best of seasons. We are underdogs, so just do it for the fans. Even though we are away and they're 21st in the league, they've just been relegated and are one of the strongest squads in the division, so not going to be a straightforward game. This is probably going to be more difficult than the one against Blackpool, to be honest. Could try that, trying to have that link between midfield and attack, but the highlights so far have been all Huddersfield, and now they've taken the lead. Liam Scales slams home after Lewis Baker whips the free kick into the box, and that's us behind. Thank you for the bits, Nathan. Lancaster is having a bit of a poor game. We did expect this against Huddersfield, though. It's not too much of a surprise. Can't just leave men on their own in the middle like that, because that happens. Could see it building, could see it happening. That's Huddersfield 2-0 in front, and that will probably be game now, unfortunately. Never mind. We will lose away from home against Huddersfield, but that's not too disheartening a result, and the performance was okay. Everybody was demotivated. Lovely. Okay, great. The post-match didn't go too well. Sariki's out for 3 to 6 weeks with twisted ankles. So 2 of our best players now out long-term, or medium-term, shall we say. Walsall at home next in a week's time. Iqbal was a panic. Well, Iqbal wasn't necessarily a panic signing. It was a signing of a player that we potentially needed. He just wasn't as good as we'd hoped. It was a blind signing, not a panic signing, I'd say. Walsall with Liam Kinsella in their back line. Anthony Spyro up top. And you guys know exactly how good he always is against us. This is not going to be easy. We might miss Sam Smith whilst he's out. I'm pleased that Nibs is staying now, though. And hopefully he can put together a decent run of form. Scored against Blackpool, obviously, with a good finish. We're going to miss Sam Smith and Sariki out on the right-hand side, though. Definitely 2 big losses for us. Throw in the attacking third. Looking for Shiloh. Options. Could go solo. Has done. All challenge. He's onside, Harvey Nibs. They don't clear their lines properly, Walsall, and they pay the price. Harvey buries it. Giving it the big one in front of the away fans, which isn't the brightest of ideas. Tracy in there, and then Davenport just leaps on Bates. Lovely challenge. Only having that 1 goal advantage is waiting for that through ball all around the corner there. It's just going to make it nervy. And that's why bloody Anthony Spyro, he always scores against us every bloody time. 1-1 before half-time, and that's why I wanted that second goal. We could look to bring Mullin back. I'd definitely be open to doing so. Go on, Shiloh. I'd say he's still got something left to give at this level for sure. Nice, work it. Oh, it's really good football. And it might end in the goal, and will do. 2 mistakes at the back from Walsall have cost them there. Really cost them. They didn't clear their lines for the first one, and we pounced on it. And, well, the defender has tried to slide tackle Nibs there and just missed the ball, seemingly. And we've spun and buried it in the back of the net. He showed sign of intent to stay, Harvey. And has done nothing but score goals so far today. So that's great. Thank you for the follow, Slater. We'll dedicate that goal to you. Looks like we... Oh, I spoke too soon. Looks like we might get the win was what I was going to say. But now they're going to catch us on the counter because Rolando Aarons has misplaced the pass and Anthony Spiro's in. And thankfully, Demi makes the save. But play continues. Back to Kinsella. Around the corner to Wilkinson. And Bates delivers. Spiro's there. Demi's there too. We will get the win. There we go. Final whistle. 3 points. Well done, lads. We'll take it. Good result. Pleased with that. We had to prey on their mistakes, but getting the result is the most important thing. And we've Rochdale next, who just lost 1-0 at home to Sheffield Wednesday, so they're in bad form too. We could maybe throw a couple of results back-to-back here again. Harvey Nibbs trying to improve his morale. It's wavered a little bit now that he's saying that he wants to go. Don't change a winning team. Don't change a winning team. Zane Westbrook, Carl Vassell, Luke Mattison in there for Rochdale. They're having a terrible season. So we kind of need to prey on that, really. We might go positive right from the off and try and take the game to them. Grab an early goal if we can, and that will put them on the back foot and knock their confidence. And then hopefully take it from there. A win could take us as high as 9th. If we can get it, that is. Beat the first man. Oh, it didn't beat the first man. But the first man missed it. Meaning Jacob Davenport could slam that home. It was a poor corner from Jack Lancaster again. But this defender at the near post just misses the jump. And it lands to Davenport at feet level, at floor level, on the edge of the 6-yard box, right in the middle of the goal. It's a terrible, terrible corner. But somehow it's led to us taking a 1-0 lead. Lancaster's going solo. Looking for another assist, maybe. Sam Smith flicks it on. Harvey turns it home. That's the second. That will be game. Surely Rochdale won't work their way back from there. Lovely run by Jack Lancaster. Whether Smith intentionally passed it or went for goal and he just mistimed it, I'm not sure. If he's purposefully tried to flick that onto Harvey at the back post, then it's genius. I'm not sure it is that genius. Pen? Handball, apparently. Penalty for Rochdale. Out of nowhere. They might have a lifeline. He's buried it well. Right, now we need to... Now we really need to start time wasting. Oh, that's why we saw the extra highlight. Because that's going to be a red card for Rochdale. Bye, Cameron John. See you later. 2-footy challenge. Ta-ta. Sam Smith on it, weirdly. Delivered into the box. And cleared away, but the ref should blow his whistle, please. Let's not have them score on the counter-attack. Thank you. 3 points for us. Ta very much. Nice work, everyone. Really good game. Literally, everybody played really, really well. Simons, Nibbs will be the bench, but we'll try not to use any of them, really. Although I think there's a bit of a gap to the next game now, to be completely honest. No worries, Jordan. West Brom's under 23s. Rayhan Tulloch is a player that we looked at on FIFA, actually. No other names in there that I recognise personally. You guys might know 1 or 2 of them, but I don't, unfortunately. Did we win against Bromley and lose to Walsall? I can't remember. No, because this... I don't know. Is that a pen? No. Decent delivery, though. Oh, Mackenzie Kirk gets his first goal for the club. Really good header. That was impressive. Fair play. GG, Mackenzie. It's a solid tackle, to be fair, from Shepherd, but Rolando Aarons stands it up, and I tell you what, he's done brilliantly there, because he heads that down and right into the corner. That's a great header. Sam Smith will get to that. Mackenzie Kirk is available in the middle again. Oof. Oh, he's kept in play by Oli Inca. And Sam Smith's there with a second time. No mistakes. Slammed home. His 100th goal for Cambridge. Sam Smith. Solo's the answer. There are bodies in there. Mackenzie Kirk. Oh, finish. That was a Di Canio. He's probably gone up and wabam. Watch the replay. That's a brilliant finish. Rolando Aarons goes on his own, but watch Mackenzie Kirk in the middle. He properly Di Canios it. Look, way, that's banging. West Brom had a lot of that second half, but Those 3 goals in the first half were enough to see us through. Nice to see Mackenzie Kirk pop up with a performance there. And provided that we avoid defeat against Walsall in the 3rd game, we will be through to the next round. Another 10k added to the kitty. Really pleased for Mackenzie Kirk there. We'll give him a firm handshake. Well done, son. Pleased with him there. That was really well done. Next game is Oxford away in 11 days' time. So everybody can have a rest, a recoup. And we should be back to full fitness everywhere, I think. Sariki should be back as well. Leave Lewandowski only has more goals than him in 22. Nice. Oxford with Forestieri up top. Dion Charles and Kieran Sadley are also in their attack. No, Cameron Brannigan is there. I don't know why I missed him. Marco Moroshi in goal as well. Bondswell in the defence. If we play as well as we did against West Brom and are able to fight as hard as we did against Walsall, we could get a result here. But Oxford away is never an easy game in any division at any moment of the season. We are having highlights going our way at the minute. Sam Smith is in and Will Berry, and that will be 1-0 Cambridge, provided he was onside, which I'm sure he was. We lead by 1-0 at the Kassam. Lovely vision from Nibs. Initially, good hold-up play to back into the defender. Keep possession. Shrug him off and spin and play the ball. Good touch as well from Sam Smith. They do make a great partnership, Smith and Nibs. I wanted to make a change and highlight immediately. Doesn't bode well. Robinson around the corner to Taylor. He's got the option in the middle. Now Simons threw himself to floor there. That is a worldie from Cameron Brannigan, and that is what Cameron Brannigan does. You cannot leave a man of his ability free on the edge of the box like that. You will get punished. It very well could be a real-life League One fixture next season. Yes, Cambridge versus Peterborough. Oh! Lewis Thompson off the bench to potentially win it for the U's. These U's, not those U's. Up the Yellers. Yes! Give me those 3 points. Puts us 3 points off the playoffs. We would have been a point off, but a couple of other sides managed to get themselves in front in their game. We might not yet get the victory. We're in the 96th minute of 4 added on. We need to get rid of this. Otherwise, it would be an equaliser for them as Brannigan hits the post and the referee blows the whistle. Very nearly the last touch of the game equalises for them. But I'll say very, very well done. That was a good result. A lot of chances, even without a lot of the ball. And to win it late on will certainly boost morale as well. We'll take that. 3 points on the board again. And we have Northampton next. All right, Sam Winnell and Keon Atet up top for them. Those of you that watch the Cambridge RTG on FIFA on the main YouTube channel will know all about Keon Atet and what he did for us, or did against us, sorry, for Cheltenham. Which is a large reason why we're still in League One on the FIFA save, but hopefully on FM, as they are 1 spot outside the relegation zone and we are 1 spot outside the playoffs. It will hopefully be the higher up team that does better. We got Maidstone at home, Monster, in the FA Cup. Maidstone at home. Here you go. Did we or did we not call that? Keon Atet does it again against me. Whether it's FIFA or Football Manager, you just can't stop the guy. Just runs off Lewis Mayo. And to be fair, that's unstoppable. Foot like a traction engine. We're going to lose at home to Northampton. Fuck. That's a thrown away result and a waste of a good run of form. Not happy with that, gentlemen, at all. Salford with Tom King in goal. Paul Downing at centre-back. It's a player for the ages of old school saves 4 or 5 years ago. Media giving you a lot of credit lately. Just basically be better than that Northampton game, please. We'll try and work it about. There you go. Nibs to Sam Smith. That tends to end in a goal. And will so again. When Harvey Nibs plays Sam Smith through, he gets the goal. We lead by 1-0. That's what we couldn't do against Northampton in 1,000 tries. With this, stands it up. And Sam Smith off the post. Very nearly a second before half-time. Can we get anything from the throw? There's your answer. Half-time then at 1-0. Oh, maybe not. Half-time at 1-0. Blake Tracy with a throw to Rolando Aarons. He's got the option centrally. Don't lose it, Lewis. Nice. Building nicely. Simons to Nibs. He's got the option out wide there. It's a lovely through ball to Sariki. We could yet get the second before half-time. Back to Simons. Sam Smith. We will get the second before half-time. Excellent football. Good goal. Good goal. 2-0 Cambridge. Yellows. 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 Rolando Aarons has been very good for us. I wasn't sure if he'd be kind of all name and no actual ability, but actually, genuinely, Rolando Aarons has been superb. Sariki to the back post. Sam Smith for a hat-trick. Sam Smith at the treble. 3-0. All through Big Sammy. And I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. La 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 like, here we go. Oh, Sam Smith, Wes and Big Joe. Oh, excellent free kick. They will get one back. That was all from the quality of the free kick. Fagan Walcott should have had the pace to get to that, though. And he was first to get there. He just didn't get rid of it. Got caught in possession. Ibu Toure, nice ball around the corner. There's a man free in the middle. Pick up your markers, boys. They've got another one. 2 goals in 2 minutes. And your bumhole's going. And exclamation mark fixes. They're going to score a third, aren't they? Unbelievable. Salford turn it round. From 3-0 down to 3-3. We were 3-0 up 12 minutes ago. We scored in the 71st minute to go 3-0 up. 72, 74, 84. Unreal. Even though we've only gotten a point in the last 2 games and we went from 3-0 down. 3-0 up, sorry, to level in the last game. The side still picks itself on form. Matt Ingram in goal for them. Mehmeti in the midfield. Former Wickham man, I think. Kashka up top for them. Free kick in a really good, promising position here. Jacob Davenport to whip it. Is he going to go for goal? He's going to pop it to the back post where Mayo nodded down for Sam Smith. Cambridge. Finally, we get the goal that our dominance deserved. And when I say dominance, I mean dominance. We have battered Crewe in this first half. Hammered them. Wait for the stats. They've had 1 shot. We've had nearly 10, I think that was. And finally, we go in front. So what's the betting? That immediately now they'll equalise. If I get the chance in the... Oh, it's a lovely ball. Wide. If I get the chance in the half-time team talk, I will tell them not to get complacent. 10 shots. 65% possession. Deserving of that 1-0 lead. We do what we did against Salford and grab another one before half-time. Xavier Simons will get that out wide to Sam Smith. Looking to turn provider perhaps. Or maybe even score another, which he will have the opportunity to do from the penalty spot. Sam Smith to potentially score his 10th goal of the season and his 5th in the last game and a half. Buried. 2-0 Cambridge. Thank you for the follow, regular guy. We'll dedicate that goal to you. Pleased with a clean sheet here as well, to be fair, on the back of that Salford game. Really pleased. Everyone thought we'd lose. We couldn't have hammered top of the table away from home any better. That was outstanding. Thank you, Banks. Nottingham Forest off a job interview. It's been a while since we've been approached for a job. Nottingham Forest, 20th in the Championship, have offered me a job interview. They say, the board are very impressed with your great performance at Cambridge United, which is why we've identified me as one of the top candidates. Although the board are confident in your ability to perform, they do have slight reservations about your suitability to deliver the club's realistic vision for the future. This is mainly as a result of your slight reluctance towards making set pieces an important part of your approach. I appreciate the offer, but your boy stays at Cambridge in this save, unless we get sacked. No interest in leaving. Very happy where I am, thank you. Got to stick with the core team that are playing so well. It would be foolish not to. Colby Bishop up top is always dangerous for Accrington Stanley. Mitch Clark at left back will be very good as well. Pick up where you left off though, lads. You play like that again, we'll win the bloody league. Let alone close up on the playoffs. Incision at the minute. Only 0.58 XG from 6 chances, and this is the first highlight in the 35th minute. If it ends in a goal though, we're thrilled, but cross from Femi goes straight to the goalkeeper, and now they're trying to get in behind, but Okadini's brought that down superbly. Nibs to Smith, tackled. Rolando Aarons doesn't score many. We'll get one now though. First goal of the season. First goal for the club. Buries it nicely off the post. Great movement from Rolando Aarons. He's been an inspired signing. The fact that we elected not to go for him initially because of his wage expectations, and no one else picked him up. So we thought, well, we need a winger, and he's been unemployed for a little while. Maybe he won't expect the $4.5 grand a week that he initially wanted. 2.5 is what he's come in on, and he's been really good. O'Sullivan, surely he's going to shoot. Does, buries it. Great free kick. Fair play. Excellent finish. Can't deny them that. There's not really much you can do against the free kick. But he's that good, other than not give away the bloody free kick in the first place. But sometimes things like that are unavoidable. It's an unbelievable set piece. The plan is for this save to take me till F1 starts, Reese. Because we're already in March. And we're still in League One. No! That's really poor. As good a football brain and level that these guys play, there are mistakes in this team. We've thrown away, well, arguably 3 points here against Accrington. Just 2 set pieces have completely undone us. We threw away 3 points against Salford as well. That's not good enough. I don't know as we'll challenge for the playoffs this year. But if this season we can keep the core and not completely go through and change everyone again, then maybe this group could particularly press on next season. I am going to thrash my arms. I'm far from pleased with that. Being at home should help. Maidstone. Can't say I recognise any of those. Or Ben Helkenhall actually is the name we recognise. Or I recognise anyway. Not any of the others, I don't think. It should be a win. And it shouldn't even be close to coming into question. It should be a win. A tight calf, hampered by injury. That's 2 players off injured in the first 20 minutes. That doesn't bode well, does it? A twisted knee and a tight calf. Orlando Aarons has been one of our better players as well. Jack has the capability and the talent to come on and do a job, certainly, but to have to make 2 changes like that early does make me slightly frustrated. Go on, Tom. You've got support. Ollie Inca's there. Lancaster, square it. Harvey, 1-0 Cambridge. Good goal. Really good goal. That'll do. And we'll actually work the ball into the box. We'll just try and out-football them. We'll try and out-football them. Because that's what we've done there. Just movement, quality of pass, accuracy of pass, and accuracy and quality of finish as well. That was a great goal. This is good. And there's Ollie Inca rushing forward. Chiaki! Now that should be game. Emphasis on should. At the minute, I don't really have much confidence in this side for holding on to a lead. Getting a lead, yes, absolutely. We have the quality to be able to get a lead. But to maintain a lead at the moment, I don't know, not so sure. We'll take a 2-0 lead though. That'll do very nicely indeed. When chances have been as far and few between as they have been for Maidstone, they can't really afford to waste those. They are having a pretty dominant spell of possession, though, and a bit of pressure. Oh, Davenport's going to get himself sent off. Fuck's sake, Jacob! Can you believe it? You just bottled, or just nearly bottled a 3-2 lead after having another 3 disallowed, but 1-4-2. That's a close run thing, monster. Arai has missed too many good chances for them. They could easily have been level here, Maidstone. I've got 9 men on the pitch right now. We've been trying to get rid of Jacob Davenport. Nobody wants him. And he's been playing really well. Then he just pops up with another red card. Thankfully, on this occasion, it doesn't cost us the result, all told, and we were in a comfortable position anyway. Oh, he does make me annoyed. Under 18s won their FA Youth Cup first round as well. Jack Lancaster's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Ollie Norman's out for 6 to 9 days. Orlando Aarons is out for a couple of days as well. Jake Smith played really well and got 2 goals from the right-hand side of midfield. Davenport banned for 1 match, unsurprisingly. I've been linked with a high-profile job at Bournemouth, apparently. Can't say anything to Jack for some reason. It's all about humanity. The next game is in the EFL Trophy, which thankfully we're not that arsed about. Timmy's been called up to the Bulgarian squad because their #1 goalkeeper has been injured. Is Dimmy about to get his first cap for Bulgaria? Or have they got another goalkeeper to call on? Martin Lukov, they do have a couple of other goalkeepers to call on. But Dimmy's in the squad. Go on, Dimster! Erling Haaland is the top 50th, or the top player of the world in the goal 50, sorry. Mbappe's at Liverpool now. Kylian Mbappe at Liverpool. They signed him on a free! Oh my god! Mbappe on a free. What's he on a week? 400 grand. Fucking hell. Erling Haaland is at PSG. 121 million they paid. He's on £375,000 a week. Bloody hell, mate. Bloody hell. Messi's still going at 37. Physically, he's actually still not that bad. Right, we've been going for 3 hours this afternoon, and that will probably call us to a close a little bit earlier than usual, so I can make sure I get this edited before Nat gets home from work, to be completely honest. We will be live all freaking day tomorrow, though. As soon as I get up and I've eaten my breakfast, I'm live with the FIFA RTG recording for the majority of the day, and then we will, of course, be streaming Football Manager in the evening. So certainly going to be worth your watch tomorrow. I will send you on a raid, however, so don't go anywhere just yet. Let me say thank you to everybody on YouTube for watching. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. As ever, of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you guys in the next one.